Good evening, you are watching the news from the Sultanate of Oman television. First, the headlines. Winners of the 7th round of Sultan Qaboos Award for Culture, Arts and Literature are announced. With investments worth 5 billion Omani riyals, the foundation stone for Al Irfan City Development Project is laid in the Governorate of Muscat. The Supreme Council for Planning stresses that working on the spatial strategy will qualify the Sultanate to become World Trade and Technology Center. And the royal vessel Zinat Al-Bihar returns to the country after taking part in the 10th anniversary of the Indian Ocean Navy Seminar. Those were the headlines. Now for the news in detail. His Excellency Habib bin Mohammed Al-Riyami, Secretary General of Sultan Qaboos Higher Center for Culture and Science, announced during a press conference the winners of Sultan Qaboos Award for Culture, Arts and Literature in its 7th round allocated for Omanis. The Omani Star Year work of the researcher Hamid bin Abdullah As-Sikati won the prize in the field of non-material cultural heritage studies for culture. The Black is Not Suitable for You film for director Isa bin Salim Al-Subhi won the prize in the field of short films for arts, while the prize in the popular poetry field for literature was blocked. Within the framework of supporting the economic diversification in the Sultanate, a ceremony was held to lay down the foundation stone of Al Irfan City Future Project, which has been formed between Umran Company and Majid Al Futim Group. The project aims to establish a modern, complete, multi-purpose residential areas over a 20-year period with an estimated cost of 5 billion Omani riyals. The project includes 11,000 residential units and outlets at an area of 100,000 square meters. The ceremony was held under the auspices of His Excellency Sayyid Khalid bin Hilal Al Busaidi, Minister of Diwan of the Royal Court.
This is the 6th development partnership that Omran has done in the country. So far, we've introduced 165 million riyal of investment into the country as foreign direct investment. This investment has gone to creating new communities, new tourism infrastructure, creating jobs and opportunities for SMEs. So with this joint venture, we will see additional investment into the economy in the creation of Medina Al Irfan, which is going to be a city of the future made up of sustainability and smart city principles. And we'll see a significant investment in this project over the next few years that will translate into jobs and activities for all of Omanis.
The Supreme Council for Planning stressed that working on the national spatial strategy will lead the Sultanate to become a center for global trade and technology. This came when specialists from the Council were hosted in the joint session of the Shura and State Councils, while pointing out that work has started on big urban establishments. In the Wilaya of Matrah, work is in progress to develop Port Sultan Qaboos, while Al Irfan City is also one of the vital projects as planning continues for new urban areas. The royal vessel Zinat Al-Bihar returned this morning to Port Sultan Qaboos in Matrah from Cochin Port in India after taking part in the 10th anniversary of the Indian Ocean Navy Seminar. The participation came as per the royal directives of His Majesty Sultan Qaboos to commemorate the 10th anniversary of the seminar. Zinat Al-Bihar was accompanied upon departure from Cochin Port in India by 2 sailing vessels affiliated to the Indian Navy. The seminar comes in a bid to revive the old maritime and spices routes from Malabarian coasts to the Arabian Gulf coasts, with the aim of promoting the Arab-Indian culture. The Sultanate will host next December an international conference on sustainability in the commercial sector. It will focus on experiences of other countries and legal aspects related to principles for preparing reports on sustainability. Within the conference, Mithaq for Sustainability will be launched. It will work on enhancing the services and programs of commercial institutions, as well as finding future strategies, opportunities and challenges facing the sustainability in general. The Oman Center for Governance and Sustainability aims to spread the concept of governance and improve the performance of the heads of companies' administrations. Still to come in our news bulletin. Royal Opera House Muscat organizes a seminar entitled Music in the Thought of His Majesty the Sultan. Welcome back to the news from the Sultanate of Oman Television. The Ministry of Transport and Communications will celebrate tomorrow the inauguration of part of a Sharqiya Express Road for traffic movement. A part of the road, which was inaugurated in the Wilaya of Al-Kamil and Al-Wafi, is 28 kilometers long of a Sharqiya Express Road with a length of 248 kilometers. The road is expected to be fully inaugurated in the middle of next year. Sharqiya Express Road is considered one of the main roads in the Sultanate since it's a central route connecting Muscat with governorates of North and South Sharqiya, passing by the governorates of Al-Dakhiliya and from there to governorate of Al-Wusta and then Dhufar. The main committee of Aquaculture during its second meeting of the year reviewed the development of pisciculture in the Sultanate. It also discussed the integrated and commercial applications regarding pisciculture. The meeting further focused on the current situation of existing projects in this field. The meeting was chaired by His Excellency Dr. Fuad bin Ja'far Al-Sajwani, Minister of Agriculture and Fisheries Wealth, Chairman of the committee. The committee organizing Exhibition of Intrapreneurs Products Omani Innovation 6 revealed that the exhibition will be inaugurated from the 26th to the 30th of November under the theme for shopping and entertainment. The exhibition is organized by the Public Authority for Small and Medium-Sized Enterprises Development, RIADA, in cooperation with the Public Authority for Crafts Industries, Oman Chamber for Commerce and Industry, Al-Rafat Fund, and Oman Conventions and Exhibitions Center. The exhibition will be accompanied by a number of side activities such as Riyadh Talk, Innovative Children Corner and Theatre. The number of participating establishments reached 118 institutions distributed over 9 sectors including transformative industries, logistic services, tourism services, crafts industry, student projects, productive families, agricultural projects, information technologies, innovation and oil and gas services. Music represents a cultural heritage in the history of the Sultanate long way back and has received great attention from His Majesty the Sultan since the dawn of Omani Renaissance. To shed light on the attention given by His Majesty the Sultan to music, the Cultural Club at the Royal Opera House Muscat organized a seminar entitled Music in the Thought of His Majesty the Sultan. This seminar discussed His Majesty's contribution in enriching the musical movements in the Sultanate. Since the start of modern Oman, His Majesty the Sultan has paid great attention to this form of art and articulated a promising vision for renewing and preserving Omani music. The seminar included a number of workshops from a number of Arab experts in the musical field who affirmed on the contribution of His Majesty's vision in developing music in Oman. The Oud Hobbyist Association, established in 2008 as per royal orders of His Majesty Sultan Qaboos, is a clear example for His Majesty's great interest in music in the Sultanate. Sultan's production of crude oil and condensates during last October exceeded 30,800,000 barrels, according to the monthly report issued by the Ministry of Oil and Gas. The report pointed out that the total quantity of exported oil during the same month almost reached 24 million barrels. According to the report, 30% out of the total quantity of Omani crude oil produced in October 2018 was imported by China. The technical committee concerned with interim mechanism for urban planning reviewed 74 technical and planning topics for the governorates of Al-Dakhiliya and Al-Zahira on the committee's meeting this year. The meeting was chaired by His Excellency Engineer Saif bin Amr al-Shakhsi, Under Secretary of the Ministry of Housing. During the meeting, they also discussed 38 topics for the governorate of Al-Dakhiliya, 19 topics for the Wilaya of Nizwa, 13 topics for the Wilaya of Samail, and 6 topics for the Wilaya of Bahla, in addition to reviewing 36 topics for the governorate of Al-Zahira. The Capital Market Authority joined the multilateral Memorandum of Understanding of the International Association of Insurance Supervisors. It is considered a global framework for cooperation and exchanging information among insurance supervisors, as well as providing aid to other members that will enhance the financial stability and preserve the rights of insurance document holders. Oman Air came at the second position in the list of aviation companies on the level of cleanliness and quietness, based on air pollution and noise percentage on the atmosphere. Meanwhile, the Polish airlines company LOT topped the list. This positive sorting came due to the investment of Oman Air in developing its fleet, as well as replacing the old jets with new Boeing 787 Dreamliners, which are considered eco-friendly. Public Authority for Investment Promotion and Export Development, ITHRA, organized a discussion session on smart cities for better future within its annual initiative Economy Nights 2018. The session aimed to shed light on this global issue and efforts to support competitiveness to uplift economic standards, in addition to achieve a number of other aims such as attracting investment and tourism. These smart cities will focus on implementing and managing infrastructure such as water, energy, information and communication services, in addition to transport, emergency services, public facilities and buildings. The organizing committee of Oman Desert Marathon revealed its readiness to launch the 6th edition of the marathon. The activities of the marathon will start from Al-Wisal Oasis in the Wilaya of Bidiyah until Qahid in the Wilaya of Ja'lan Bani Bu'ali in South Sharqiya Governorate. The 165-kilometer marathon is divided into 6 stages and will start during the period from the 17th to the 22nd of this month. Now for the general weather forecast around the Sultanate. Clear skies will prevail over most of the governorates, with chances of low clouds and fog late at night and early morning. Over the governorates of South Sharqiya and Wusta, winds will be north to northeasterly, light to moderate. Seas will be slight with a maximum wave height of 1.25 meters. This is the Sultanate of Oman television. Before we end tonight's bulletin, here are the main points once again. Winners of the 7th round of Sultan Qaboos Award for Culture, Arts and Literature are announced. With investments worth 5 billion Omani Riyals, the foundation stone for Al Irfan City Development Project is laid in the Governorate of Muscat. The Supreme Council for Planning stresses that working on the spatial strategy will qualify the Sultanate to become World Trade and Technology Center. And the royal vessel Zinat al-Bihar returns to the country after taking part in the 10th anniversary of the Indian Ocean Navy Seminar. With that, we come to the end of tonight's news bulletin. From all of us here at the newsroom and the studios, it's good night.